So today I'm going to be explaining how I made over $100,000 last month just as a 22-year-old, and I've been doing this full time for 4 years. Now, I'm just like everybody else, just a regular dude. But here's the thing, right? I want to kind of go into it and explain my journey because I was never just making $100,000 a month. Last month was my first ever, big $100,000 month, and that's huge. Hitting six figures in a month is insane. I mean, if you do that every single month, it's 1.2 million a year, which is crazy, right? So making over $1 million a year in just trading is insane. But I want to deep dive into my story. Some of you guys may know me, some of you may not, but I've been doing this now full time for 4 years. But I first started off, I was just working a regular 9-to-5 job. I was just washing cars. I absolutely hated it. It was super annoying. And I always knew I could do more in life. And I feel like everybody might kind of have that feeling. If you know, it's like you feel like inside you should be doing more, you could do better, and you're just not, right? And you're like, what is going to be my big thing? For me, it was like after high school, I know, I don't know what I want to do with my life. So I was just working, a regular job, and I'm like, I really don't know what I want to do. And I was going to college, so college, work, it's a typical life, and I didn't like it. I did not want my life to be typical. I wanted it to be the opposite, right? Especially after seeing stuff on like social media, the Lamborghinis, the money, all the crazy trips people are taking that, now I do kind of a lot of that. But it was stuff I was just seeing, and I was just irritated. I was in class and scrolling on social media, and I'm seeing people, doing all these crazy things, and here I am, in college, and then as soon as I get done with my classes, I got to go straight to work, and I just didn't like it. Right, so I ended up finding something called trading, and it was options trading that I saw that people were doing, and they were going crazy. So I was like, oh, this must be easy. I was thinking maybe it's some sort of like get rich quick thing. I was wrong. So to kind of speed up the timeline a little bit, I had $1,000 that I was trading with. We all know when you're trying something new, you kind of want to test the waters, and that's exactly what I did. I was testing the waters, and at the time, I probably had $8,000 to my name. Which was actually kind of good for my age at that time. I was pretty good at saving, but I didn't know how to really make money besides working, right? I didn't know how to make my money work for me, and that was a huge deal. So that 1,000, I actually ended up taking it to 2,500, maybe 3,000, and you guessed it, I blew it, right? That 3,000 was gone within 2 days later of me taking that money, and it took me about a week to build that up, which it showed me it was possible, but I just didn't have a proven strategy at the time to sustain the results. So I blew it, right? I didn't have a stop loss. I didn't even know what a stop loss was. I was just putting money into something and hoping it did well. I didn't really even know what calls and puts were. I really didn't know any of that. But I kept trying, and maybe like 6 to 8 months later, I found this strategy that I now use today that actually made me a profitable trader. So I took a month or two to actually just paper trade with it, see if it was real. And then this is where the big decision came into play. I said, I'm tired of where I'm at, in my life. I'm tired of going to college. I'm tired of doing the whole 9-to-5 thing. I really cannot stand it, right? I know I'm meant for something more. So what did I do? It may not have been the smartest decision. Looking back, I'm glad it worked out, but it may not have been the smartest decision, right? I had $8,000 to my name, like I mentioned earlier in this video. And I decided to put 5,000 of it in my Thinkorswim account. And I'm going to try to pop up some pictures in here of the video, or inside of the video. That way you guys can see, because I actually documented the whole process of this journey. And my goal was to originally take $5,000 to $25,000. All right. Whether that took a week, a month, a couple months, right? I didn't really care. I just wanted to hit 25K. Long story short, I did hit 25K. It did not take me very long, actually. And I wanted more, which is crazy to say. It's because like I just had 8,000 in my bank account, and I took 5K to 25K, and here I am wanting more. It's greed. So then I was like, if I could take 5 to 25, what could I take 25 to? Could I double it one more time? And it happened again. I took 25,000 to 50,000. So keep in mind, I took 5K to 50K in legit 1 month. And another crazy decision, I don't know why I really did this. I quit my job. The next day, I literally quit my job, guys. The next day after making that 50K, and I said, I'm gone. I'm going to make this work, and I can see that, you know, this strategy not only was good with paper trading, but was good with real money. And I just made $50,000 when I just had 8,000 to my name, right? So now I have $50,000 to my name, which is crazy. Quit my job and I literally never looked back, dropped out of college. And last month I had my first ever $100,000 month trading the same strategy that I've been trading for over 4 years now, full time. Now, if you guys want this strategy, I just created a free course. You guys can get it in the link in the description. And I hope you guys make the most out of it. And if you guys have any questions on it, just comment it down below in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching.